when they were first implemented, nobody really knew what the rules were. So intrinsically, I think they were attractive because there was always the implied greater possibilities. Now that the program has been in place for a while and there's a certain amount of experience, you can say that it probably isn't as attractive as it first was. Not because policy and the underlying policy has changed, it's just we now know what works and what doesn't work, and so it's less attractive because it's not as easy as people think it was going to be. So the Immigration Department have laid out a means for mainland business owners to use the Admission of Mainland Talents and Professionals scheme to come into Hong Kong and establish businesses. But the reality is that the Immigration Department would much rather use their limited resources on taking $10 million from people and just, accepting the Gambia PR for what it is, tick that box. We want the 10 million, no security objection. All right, let's let this family come in, rather than pour their way through that factory owner that's got 50 employees and has got a genuine reason for wanting to establish his business here. The way I think the department look at it is, well, okay, he wants to come in and put $2 or $3 million into our economy. We can apply the same type of resourcing, fewer resources, to considering this guy that's going to put $10 million into our economy. So let's go for this guy rather than this guy.
But doesn't that seem a bit short-sighted? Because, $10 million, yes, obviously a larger sum of money, but that's just a one-shot.
Well,
versus
I agree.
The 2 to 3 million guy, it's a long-term.
Jake Vanderkamp in the South China Morning Post in 2006, just after the program was introduced, he's an economic commentator if you've read his work. He says that the capital investment entrance scheme, it basically is backwards. It doesn't work from an economics perspective because it's all about balance of payments, right? And you look at the balance of payments, the way that it actually works is the only people that are benefiting, it's not Hong Kong because the money's here. It's the original currency. It's the original currency that the money came from, right? It's that economy that's benefiting. So, in actual fact, from an economics perspective, does the capital investment entrance scheme really mean anything? And also there's the argument, as adjusted, subsequently when they moved from 6.5 to 10 million, is that what did it do for our property market? When all of a sudden every rich Chinese could come in and buy up all the properties they bought up and